This is bigger than me.
That's you, right? Mama, you want your bar?
This.
Mama, little cub asked one night, who invented Christmas? Was it Santa? No, Mama Bear said. God invented Christmas. God gave us Christmas. Is God more important than Santa? Oh, yes, much more important, Mama said with a smile. The next morning, little cub sleepily climbed into her lap. Can we go find Santa, Mama? He lives round here someplace, I think. Santa is hard to find, said Mama, but we can go find God. God is everywhere. Yahoo! Cried little cub. I didn't know we could find God. Oh, yes, Mama said. We can always find God. Little cub looked over her shoulder and whispered, can we leave them at home? Yes, Papa will watch the little ones. You and I can go alone. Will we go find God? I will see how he gave us Christmas. Yes, little cub, you shall see how God gave us Christmas. The next morning, little cub and Mama filled their packs, kissed their family goodbye, and set off to find God and see how he gave them Christmas. What happened? They walked to the top of the mountain. And down the next, look, they're sliding down the mountain. They're sliding down the mountain. Some are on sleds and some are on skis.
Is there snow?
There's snow and trees. And up another mountain where they set up camp. Little cub was so tired that she went right to sleep. But Mama nudged her while it was still dark. Mama, why are you waking me up? Because it's God, little cub. Come see. What is that? Little cub asked in wonder as she watched the dancing lights in the sky. That is God at work, little cub. He sent his only son as a baby so that we would know light from dark. Jesus is the light of the world. Jesus is how God gave us Christmas. And the next day they arrived at a huge lake. All at once a mighty roar. Roar. A chunk of ice cut away from the cliff and fell into the sea. What is that? Little cub asked.
And I done my ass.
Okay, we'll go. Hand me a wipey.
Both hands or just one hand?
And that. Two ass.
Two hands?
Is that good?
Are they clean?
All clean? Okay.
Yeah, finish the book.
A chunk of ice cut away from the cliff and fell into the sea. What is that? Little cub asked, covering her ears and leaning into Mama. That is God, little cub. He's so powerful. He can command the water to freeze and the glacier to melt.
I thought that, but I thought that. I don't my other.
You want your water?
He is mightier than any king on earth, and because he is all powerful, he made Jesus
I thought that.
King of Kings. But Jesus was just a baby. How could he be the king?
You got it.
Yeah, you got it. All kings began as babies. God knew we would need someone we could touch and see and smell. Mama paused to sniff little cub's neck, make her giggle to understand just how much he loved each one of us. Mama awoke little cub again before the sun came up. She pointed to the east at a star that changed from green to red and green again and shot out in many points. Is God at it again? Little cub asked, rubbing her eyes. Yes, Jesus is called the bright morning star. He is always with us, and he first came when God gave us Christmas. But what about Santa? Little cub asked. Did God give us Santa? Santa Claus reminds us about many good things like generosity and care. But it is God and Jesus that we celebrate most come Christmas. We always want to thank God for giving us Christmas.
Do you see God?
I see.
Almost at the end. On the way home, Mama Bear stopped by a tiny flower peeking up from the hard frozen ground. Oh, you are too early, little flower, she said. Little cub, Jesus is like this flower, God in our world, living where you wouldn't expect him, surprising us.
Did that.
Christmas is a lot about
Did that.
surprises.
Did that.
Look,
Did
look.
that.
It-
That. That.
She's probably not,
That.
not ringing,
That.
what you need,
That.
the doll, I think it's,
What?
The doll? The
This?
Matryoshka doll?
yeah.
This. Let me.
Mm-hmm, like presents.
Oh.
Yes, Jesus is the best present of all, and God would have given us that present even if it
For
was
now, just leave it at
only
that.
for you. Only for me. Only for you, little cub. God gave you Christmas.
They're in the middle of reading a book to James. I don't
Mama
want
and
to
little
hurt
cub
anybody.
came upon a church, glowing with warm light. Soft voices reached out to them singing. What are they singing, Mama? About the night God first gave us Christmas, when Jesus was born. Tomorrow is Christmas Day. Look, would Jesus have come for mean old Maggie the moose or grumpy old Frankie the fox? Little cub whispered. Maggie, Frankie, any of us. Jesus is a present for everyone, grumpy or happy, mean or kind. God gave us all Christmas.
Apple. Do that. Apple. Do that.
Little cub
Do
was
that.
glad to be back at home that night in her cozy bed. Thanks for showing me God, Mama. There isn't anything I'd rather do. Sweet child, she said with a kiss. Night, night. Little cub went to sleep and dreamed of bright stars and northern lights, of a king born as a tiny baby, angels singing over him. Look, who's this?
Mommy bear.
Who's that?
Mommy bear.
And who's that?
Or daddy bear.
And who's that?
Or little bear. That's
Yeah.
me.
And woke up to Christmas. Yahoo! She cried. God gave us Christmas again. The end. You want me to help you? That one was hard to do. I had a hard time getting it open.